end of Endgame, when did you find out that that was going to be how that film actually ended?
That's a really good question. I genuinely can't remember, because it was also 2 days of filming, or maybe was it like a day and a half, and it was so secretive that I just kind of went and did it, left, didn't tell anyone, and went back to, I think I was maybe doing a play or something at the time. But when they told me, I knew, it's like, what an amazing moment to end everything, for that sweetness, for them to get that dance and the song that they chose. And when they told me there'll be this like long shot of the house and the door would already be opened, and there'll be they said at first they didn't want, I think that's really smart of them to do, they didn't want him knocking on her door and her answering it and her reaction, because that seems to be an obvious but very literal. But there's something for me when I watch it now more evocative by the fact that you just see the door opened, the song's already playing. It's like that they had that initial moment at the door just for themselves.
Right. Wow.
And so how that then lives in the audience's imagination is they get to fill in the emotion of that for themselves, rather than seeing Peggy have that emotion. And then you go in and they've already found each other. And it feels like it's a voyeuristic kind of discovery of them both together, which I thought was so sensitively done. Yeah.
It must have been very satisfying for you to see how that film in that moment was received, because that film there's so much in it, and it's the end of a saga, and there's so much bombast and big set pieces, and yet it ends on this quiet, emotional moment that is yours and
wholesome, bittersweet. Yeah, I think they did such a fantastic job with that, just because it's so impactful. It's just a moment, but it's, after all of that, it's almost like the epilogue that roots us back down to, reality, and just two human beings without superhero capes, just having a dance.